Mishtee Bun. Deanna Cousin. Arish Saz.
adults like to tell you to clean up your toys and straighten your room. And as sterling students, especially in middle school, the teachers like to ask you to restore, to clean up your environment, clean up after yourself, so that the classroom can be ready for the next day. And somewhere along the way in your life going forward, I am convinced that this message will be deeper for you. You will start to realize that this message is not just about spaces, that this expectation and this process is about people, and it's about communities. It is about leaving your corner of the world better than you found it. So in Montessori, we talk a lot about things like independence and responsibility, and especially care for the environment. And I'd like to pull on that thread tonight, that thread of care of the environment, to share some specific ways that I hope our graduates will carry with them in the future. So I'm not just talking about the physical environment. I'm meaning something far more expansive. See, I believe that there are 3 environments that are worth tending to if you want to leave your corner of the world better than you found it. And that's your internal environment, your local environment, and your global environment. So when I started to think about this, it reminded me of one of my heroes, someone who understands this in a quiet but profound way, and that's Fred Rogers, who you might know better as Mr. Rogers. He's that soft-spoken man with the cardigan who made children's television something meaningful. If you don't know him, perhaps you know his creation, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. So Mr. Rogers, he didn't lead a large company or a country. His corner of the world was a small TV set with a trolley and some puppets. But in that space, he showed kids that feelings mattered, that kindness was powerful, and that being exactly who you are is enough. Mr. Rogers made the world better not by shouting or showing off, but by listening and caring and choosing compassion over and over again. He left his corner better than he found it, and we're all better for it. And the thing is that I think he cared deeply for those 3 things, and I propose that if you would like to leave your own mark, that you can start with those same 3 places. You can start with your internal environment, your local environment, and your global environment. So first, your internal environment, and that's your body and your mind and your spirit, your emotional world. So this is the part of you that no one else sees, but still shows up with you in everything you do. Oh man, I forgot my tissues. Can I grab those real quick? It's the part that I'm about to say that's making me cry. And everybody's like, what's going on? So when I think about your internal environment, I think about Miss Jen. And I think about Miss Jen because, golly, Miss Jen centers herself each day with mindfulness and breathing and pausing to reflect before she speaks, so she can be grounded to meet her students. I think about Miss Sarah, who consistently makes movement and exercise a part of her schedule. Not because it's easy or she has so much time for it, but because it helps her feel more whole. And as for Mr. Rogers, he talked openly about his feelings, about taking care of yourself, about being honest and gentle with your inner life. You can leave your internal world better by doing things like getting sleep, moving your body, eating well, and choosing friendships that lift you up. And this is not selfish work. This is the foundation for all of the other work. This is you putting on your oxygen mask before you can help others. So the second environment is your local environment. It's just your classroom and your friendships, your family, your team, your clubs, your neighborhood. These are the places that you show up in daily and the people who notice when you do. Tiana does this beautifully. Tiana is always there helping their teachers set up their environments. Not for self, but because they understand how powerful a prepared space is and can be for students and teachers. Miss Rashia, who has made her classroom into a haven for students who need to feel a place that is safe and welcoming. And Miss Mary, our middle school counselor, who has a favorite local environment for our students. In fact, they love it so much we literally can't get them to leave. I think about Miss Chelsea, how she lives every day caring year-round for a family member who depends on her, quietly, constantly, without recognition. Mr. Rogers was famous for reminding people to look for the helpers, but more importantly, he showed us how to be one. You can make a difference just by showing up, by checking in on someone who's having a hard day, by saying I'm sorry to someone who has lost a loved one. You can leave your classrooms and your teams, your text threads, your Snapchat groups, a little kinder than they were before. So the third environment is your global environment, and this is the world beyond your own routines, that's filled with people you'll never meet and challenges that may not touch you directly but still matter deeply. Take Mr. Tom, for example, who consistently stays up to date on the news in order to stay current, not because he has to, but because he believes that being informed is part of being engaged. And Mr. Derek, who reminds us through science that we are deeply interconnected with every other living thing. He doesn't just teach facts, he teaches wonder and responsibility for that environment. Caring for the global environment means recognizing that you are part of something much, much bigger than yourself. That you don't have to fix the whole world, but you can refuse to ignore it. Mr. Rogers believed in small acts with big love. So I say reduce and reuse, show up in your community, learn about people who are different from you, vote when you're old enough, care about things even when you don't think they affect you directly. Mr. Rogers taught us that the world starts with being a good neighbor. And certainly right now, I think the world needs more good neighbors. So you don't need millions of followers or a fancy title. You just have to notice what needs attention and what you can give. Leave your corner better than you found it. That's what Mr. Rogers did. That's what your teachers do. And that's what I've tried to do. Because like you, I am graduating too. This is my last year at Sterling. And as I reflect back on what has genuinely been a dream job for me, and what this community has given to me, my deepest hope is that I've also left something as well. Some encouragement or structure, some support, something that makes this school stronger moving forward. So 8th grade graduates, you have so much ahead of you, but please don't rush the power of the present. Wherever you go, you will find that there are corners that need care. Your own well-being, your community, your planet. So I encourage you to notice them, tend to them, and invest in them. Leave your corner better than you found it. Congratulations.